what is my intention in engaging with them? Because there's kind of that place of like, you're driving me crazy with your stress, and now I'm stressed. And it's like, okay, wait a minute. Maybe I just need to deal with my stress.
What if you're with a partner who isn't handling stress right, and they're either going inside and withdrawing, or they're acting out in unproductive ways, affecting the rest of the family? Do we have some tips to help people kind of guide their partner? Is there something that can be done?
You know, the first step here is to take awareness, because first of all, even you don't know you are stressed and your partner is stressed, because you live so much that hypnotic life, get up early in the morning, go to school or leave your kids there, go to work, come back, and you go to sleep, and its circle goes. So first of all, you have to take consciousness that you are stressed, and as soon as you take consciousness of your stress, you can immediately take consciousness of your partner's stress. So now the thing comes, there are different stages of stress. So let us say my daughter has got an exam, and then she has to study every day, get up early in the morning, so she is going to work a little bit more, so her body is going to be more stressed from that point of view. So I know that this position is going up to, let us say, 1 week, 10 days, and after that she is going back to her normal or natural life. Then comes the second situation where you find there is always that stress is more than 6 months, 7 months. It means we need to do some deeper work.
So, so much of what we do, we project. I mean, we just project. And not that there's not something going on out there, but checking in with where am I, and then what is my intention in engaging with them? Because there's kind of that place of like, you're driving me crazy with your stress, and now I'm stressed. And it's like, okay, wait a minute. Maybe I just need to deal with my stress, and we'll see how things shift, right? Let's start there. And then once you address your stress, and if you're like, oh, I can let that go, and now I can see that this person is struggling, they're in some kind of pain, they're expressing stress. So first of all, just listening and being seen and heard, being empathetic, a lot of times that will allow people to find their own way to what they need to do. So I think being received is the first. And then how do we bring more of the things that bring that person joy or balance into their lives? Like, let's use music, even in a busy person's life. If, I work with clients and I'll be like, all right, you get to listen to a song you really love once a day. Like, that's a very simple place to start. And that's a way that you're giving yourself this time and this reconnection, because mostly we get on that hamster wheel and it's like, no, I don't have time for anything that's going to make me happy. And it's like, wait a minute, what are you doing here? When is it going to be okay to live your life and enjoy yourself and have a song? So yeah, that's where I would start. Start with yourself, and then listen to them, and then let them find their way.
Connecting with them. I mean, stress generally pulls us apart, and if our partners is stressed, then we're far away from them. So really finding a way to connect with them, knowing them, and creating contact with them, either emotionally or wherever they are in their head, and asking them to sort of come with you to figure out what it is they need to let go of their stress, or how you could help them.
Well, the first step when your partner's under stress is don't make it worse. and we often do. Women will be upset and men want to fix it. We want to tell them, don't be upset, don't worry about it, it's not a problem, it's no big deal, why don't you just relax? Worst things you can do. When a man is under stress, men will tend to, when adrenaline goes up, men tend to withdraw. That's a natural biological reaction, and women feel the distancing, and so she wants to connect. So she starts asking questions. Not a good idea. What's the matter? What's going on? What happened today? Why didn't you do this? Could you do that? Do you still love me? What's happening in our relationship? We need to talk about the relationship. So usually the things we do automatically just make it worse. So that's the first step. Don't make it worse. And see how when you get caught up into it, when your partner's stressed and you try to make it better and it doesn't make it better, then you get all stressed out. Now you've really made it worse. So that's the first thing. Second thing is understanding how you can support your partner once you're not making it worse is generally give men space. When men are under stress, the last thing they want you to do is help them unless they're asking for it. And the best thing you can do is be happy. Do things to make you happy so that you're not sitting there waiting, when are you going to come back to me? You know, you're just another source of stress. So if you're happy, men take credit for your happiness, and that already makes them feel better. So that's one. And two, when women are stressed, men make the mistake of thinking, okay, I'll just leave her alone and ignore her. That's what I'd want. No. Go in and notice what she's doing. Don't try to talk her out of what she's doing, but offer help. And don't even verbally offer help. Just start doing things around her, whatever she's doing that's helpful, so she begins to feel she's not alone. And at some point when you feel it's appropriate, give her a hug. And I used to like give my wife a hug and it'd be like cold coming out, you know. And so I would just hold, I wouldn't go like, well, then I won't give you a hug. Just hug a little bit longer. And she kind of starts to melt a little bit. And the whole key is for women, when they're feeling stressed, is to feel they're not alone.
So what I'm hearing from the group is when it comes to our partners, we need to be able to support them in ways that make sense to them, not necessarily to us. And the other consistent thread I hear is about balance through our lives and with our love lives.